All right, this is our focus story in this bulletin. It is a headlines today impact. The Delhi traffic constable that you're seeing on your television screen was caught on camera assaulting a woman biker has now been suspended. Let's first bring you the details of this horrific story as it unfolded. A shocking incident right near Delhi's elite golf link areas where a traffic police person attacked a woman on her scooter with a brick, repeatedly hitting her after a verbal argument broke out. The entire incident caught on camera by a motorist. The woman was on her way to drop her daughter to school this morning. The traffic constable stopped her to check her driver's license and other papers. After a verbal argument, things took a terrifying turn with the cop attacking the woman with a brick. The woman is currently recovering from her injuries at Delhi's Ram Manohar Lohia Hospital. The visuals here show the woman hitting the cop's bike with a brick, following which the cop struck her back. To serve, to protect and to brutalize, well, that seems to be the anthem of some of the police persons who protect the Delhi citizens of the city. Well, on your television screen is one such incident. Do call us live. We're going to give out our telephone number right there. Do air your views. Pick up the phone, be counted for. What do you make of this incident? Has something like that happened to you? This might be an incident that has unfolded in the national capital, but could very well be something that can occur in the city or the state that you live in. So do pick up the phone. We're taking your calls live. Right underneath, that's our number. You can call us on that number. You can connect to us on this bulletin. But let's once again listen in to that young girl on your television screen, that young girl in that white uniform. How brutalized should she be when she sees her mother being attacked by a brick, and that too by a traffic constable? All right, let's connect to Pankaj Upadhyay, my colleague who's been getting us the very latest on this incident. There has already been impact of this story that we're airing for our viewers. The man on your television screen, he's Senior Traffic Constable Satish Chand. He has been suspended pending an inquiry, and to get us more on that, Pankaj Upadhyay, my colleague. Pankaj, can you get us up to speed on what is the official explanation by the Delhi Traffic Police on something like this?
Preeti, for now, the latest information that I have is that the lady has completed her medical examination at the RML hospital. She has been provided medication by the doctors. In fact, we are learning that she had some swollen marks on her back as well. And now, after having completed the medical examination, she is proceeding towards the police station to register a complaint. Because she says she was traveling with her 3 kids, and she was not only demanded a bribe by the traffic constable, but she was also abused and she was harassed unnecessarily, in spite of the fact that she provided all the papers which this traffic constable had asked her for. And now, as far as this police constable is concerned, he has been suspended pending inquiry. Now, this news has shocked the entire city, and most of the people that we are talking right now clearly say that this is not the first time, not the first occasion of road rage. Most of the people say that they encounter uncouth traffic constables who behave in this very rash and boorish fashion with the people. But this case has shocked the entire city. Police is saying that they are going to take the strictest of the action, but inquiry into this case has been ordered, right, and this police constable has been suspended.
But it's interesting to note at this point of time on what the DCW will do here, the Delhi Commission for Women. I'm joined by the chairperson of the DCW, Barkha Shukla. She's on the phone line with me. Ms. Shukla, what do you reckon as an organization, as a statutory body which protects the rights of women of Delhi, what would you do? Are you going to step in? Is anything going to happen on the account of the DCW in terms of action?
Yes, definitely. Actually, it's very unfortunate कि इस तरह से एक पब्लिक प्लेस पे पुलिस ने एक लड़की के साथ, विमेन के साथ में जो किया है, इट्स रियली बहुत अनफॉर्चुनेट है। और हम इसमें, जैसा कि मैंने पुलिस कमिश्नर साहब से बात की है, we will take the action, and they are
right. This man on your television screen should not just be suspended, but a harsher punishment should also be meted out to him. I'm back with Ms. Barkha Shukla. She's the head of the DCW, Delhi Commission of Women. She's on the phone line with me. Barkha जी, आप जरा विस्तार में बता रही थी कि DCW क्या एक्शन लेगा इसमें?
बिल्कुल, हम इसमें कमिश्नर साहब को लिखेंगे कि उसके FIR के लिए, इसमें खाली सस्पेंशन उसके सस्पेंड से काम नहीं चलेगा। ये बहुत गलत बात है। और इस तरह से, जिस तरह से मैंने फुटेज देखी है, जिस तरह से उसने उस औरत को ईंटा फेंक के मारा है, और ये एक बहुत ही गलत काम जो दिल्ली के अंदर हुआ है, इसके लिए मैं कमिश्नर साहब को
आप लेटर में लिखेंगी कि उनपे एफआईआर दर्ज हो? जी बरखा जी, अभी हमारे पास खबर आ रही है, वी आर गेटिंग द लेटेस्ट न्यूज राइट नाउ दैट दिस ट्रैफिक कांस्टेबल सतीश चंद ऑन योर टेलीविजन स्क्रीन, सीनियर ट्रैफिक कांस्टेबल हैज इन फैक्ट नाउ बीन अरेस्टेड एंड एफआईआर हैज ऑलरेडी बीन लॉन्च्ड. That's the latest coming in. Satish Chand has now been arrested. We're going to try and cut across to Pankaj Upadhyay, my colleague, on what charges have been pressed on Satish Chand. Earlier on, he was suspended pending an inquiry, but clearly that came under severe criticism, keeping in mind the nature of the crime that he had committed right there. He's supposed to be the protector there, and he in turn is clearly being seen as the harasser. Pankaj is back with me on the phone line. Pankaj, talk us through the very latest. The Delhi police, now enough pressure on them to flip that suspension into an arrest.
Absolutely, Preeti. There can be no justification for the kind of act that has been unleashed by this policeman on the road. I mean, there can be absolutely no justification, though we are yet to hear his side of the story as to why did he act. But then picking up a brick and throwing at the woman, abusing the woman on the road, there can be absolutely no justification. There's no doubt about the fact that the government will be a lot of pressure on this, and they have acted rightly. This traffic constable has now been arrested.
What are the charges? Pankaj, on what charges has he been arrested?
News has just flown in that he's been arrested. We're going to take some moments to understand what the charges have been pressed on him.
All right. Pankaj, we're going to give you some time to actually go back and figure out on what charges has that arrest been made. What has he been charged under in terms of the FIR that has been filed against him. But what you were just witnessing there, well, that was the Tughlaq Road Police Station. That is where this FIR has been made. We're going to try once again and figure out on what charges that have been pressed on Satish Chand. Earlier on, he was suspended pending an inquiry, but now that suspension, under immense pressure from all quarters, has been turned into an arrest. All right, let's listen in to what the Commissioner of the Delhi Police has to say on this story.
दिल्ली पुलिस के बिहाफ पर और अपने बिहाफ पर और हमारे हर पुलिसकर्मी के बिहाफ पर इसके लिए खेद प्रकट करता हूं। उस हेड कांस्टेबल को ऑलरेडी हमने सस्पेंड कर दिया है। इसके अलावा मैंने हुक्म दिया है कि इसमें क्रिमिनल केस दर्ज किया जाए और उसके खिलाफ आगे हम कार्रवाई करेंगे।
ये जो घटना हुई है जिसमें एक वीडियो क्लिप दिखाई जा रही है जिसमें एक हेड कांस्टेबल है सतीश चंद्रा ट्रैफिक का, जिसने एक ईंट उठाकर किसी लड़की के ऊपर मारी है। ये बहुत ही शर्मनाक घटना है और इस हेड कांस्टेबल को तुरंत प्रभाव से सस्पेंड कर दिया गया है और इसके खिलाफ इंक्वायरी होगी, इसके खिलाफ स्ट्रिक्ट एक्शन लिया जाएगा।
We'd also like our viewers to share their views on this special broadcast. We're giving you our number right there. We already have a first caller. Pratibha from Pune is on the phone line with us. Pratibha, your comments.
Hello.
Yes, Pratibha, go ahead.
Yeah, this is Pratima from Pune. Pratima Sharma from Pune.
Yes.
I would like to, it's quite a sad state of affairs. And whatever has happened is very, very shameful, very, very shameful. Like in the army, when for such actions, they are sent home. I think something of that nature should be done with this fellow. Because what he has, and he's supposed to be the protector for the ladies, and here we find that the same protector is harming the ladies. So what is the, how do ladies move on the road? Hence, I would request the police commissioner that instead of arresting is okay. After a few days, we'll find that he's acquitted of all charges, like what is happening in our country. But he should be sent home without any benefits. Perhaps this will make others also learn a lesson about it. This is all I have to say.
All right, appreciate you joining us, Pratima Sharma from Pune there. Well, these are the visuals that played out today. There has already been impact. This man on your television screen, he is a head constable. His name is Satish Chand. Earlier on, he was suspended, but now he has in fact been arrested. But not before. Enough trauma was caused to especially those two children who were there on that scooty with their mother. This mother was dropping her children to school. If you can see on your television screen, there's that young girl in a white uniform. How traumatized must that child be today when she saw her mother being beaten up by none else but a traffic constable? All right, our next caller is Rajan. He joins us from Bhopal at this juncture. Rajan, go ahead.
पत्थर तो जरूर माँ को लगा है, लेकिन चोट उसकी बेटी को लगी है। माँ की चोट तो शायद भर जाए, लेकिन बेटी ये घाव सारी उम्र नहीं भूल पाएगी। सिर्फ सस्पेंशन और अरेस्ट से बात नहीं बनेगी। अगर कोई सामान्य व्यक्ति किसी महिला कांस्टेबल पर पत्थर फेंकने पर जो दफाएं दिल्ली पुलिस लगाती, दिल्ली पुलिस के सामने ये मौका है कि वो सारी दफाएं इस आदमी पे लगा करके और साबित करें। और जो सस्पेंशन किया गया और गिरफ्तार किया गया, इस कदम का मैं स्वागत करता हूं और अगली कार्रवाई की प्रतीक्षा रहेगी। धन्यवाद।
बहुत सही बोला आपने, बिकॉज इफ यू लुक एट दैट स्मॉल चाइल्ड इन दैट व्हाइट यूनिफॉर्म. How traumatized must that kid be? Would she ever be able to forget on what happened today when her mother was attacked by a brick by a traffic police constable? We have a next caller. P.N. Pandey from Mumbai joins us. Go ahead, Mr. Pandey.
The issue is not very simple. The issue that the policeman is hitting the lady. The Delhi Police Commissioner said that he has been arrested on one account. What's the case?
We are still getting in that information, sir. We'll be putting up that information that arrest has been made just about 10 minutes ago.
I think we should be arrested for the attempt to the murder, and one more section has to be put. What has happened to the trauma to that particular child? These sections have to be included in that. There's nothing like you do arrest and do the suspension, then after the inquiry 3-4 years, and then you take the cop back.
Right.
It doesn't happen anything like that.
All right. Appreciate you joining us. Just about, give us about 2-3 minutes. We'd ask our viewers. We're going to put out the charges on which that arrest has been made and what are the charges that have been pressed against this constable. His name is Satish Chand. We have our next caller. Shri Ganesh from Coimbatore joins us. Go ahead, Mr. Ganesh.
Madam, good afternoon. But for this video footage, just imagine the plight the lady would have gone through. This would not have come to the notice of the public, and the whole thing would have been brushed under the carpet.
We understand, and that's the reason we are putting out this footage there, because it's not about just the trauma.
So, this is not just a one-off case. It does happen every day and every minute, the harassment by the police to the public.
All right.
For flimsy reasons, they do harass people like anything.
And that's the reason why we are asking for viewers from across the country to call us, because this could not just be one-off incident that has taken place in Delhi. That could happen to any town, in any city. It could happen to you out there. That's why we are asking you to air your views on this special broadcast. All right. Our next caller is from Chennai. Raja Ram joins us. Go ahead, Mr. Ram.
Yeah, I am really terribly shocked to see this. The only point is, law and order is state subject. You know, whenever this action cannot be taken by the state government, it is the Home Ministry.
Right.
Some modifications, some change must be done so that the Chief Minister has the power to directly deal and sort out the problem. See, we are getting the same news every day in headlines today, the same issue. Maybe this lady, poor lady today and tomorrow. Unless law and order problem comes to the state subject in the state,
right,
the Union Territory is handled by the Home Ministry, and politicians and politics take a different turn. I wish that such a thing should happen very soon.
Yes. I'm sure this would be another point that Mr. Arvind Kejriwal now will make in his defense of getting the Delhi police under him. He has already gone out on a limb there stating the same. But this, of course, would be one more point being raised by the Aam Aadmi Party today. Our next caller, Ramesh, is on the phone line with us. He joins us from Bangalore. Go ahead, Ramesh.
Hello, madam. Whenever I see type of incident, I feel so terrifying. See, the problem is with the politicians. They don't care for anything what is happening on the real ground, because they are protected always. They have all sort of facilities. They just ignore what is happening to the common man on the streets. It is irrespective of the party affiliation, whether of BJP or Congress. All are same. Any party.
Right.
But the cops, they don't think who are the real people who pay their salary.
Right.
And common citizens, they are not taken care. We have appointed these people to take care of us, not the politicians. This is the thing what I want to say.
Appreciate you joining us, sir. Our next caller joins us from Goa, Panjim. Azhar is on the phone line with us. Go ahead, sir.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, ma'am. See, my heartfelt thing is for lady, because she got hit and all, but there's something inside story we don't know, because she should have given respect to the uniform, and she must have agitated him.
That's an argument which really doesn't stand there, because even if she had given respect to the uniform, there is nothing. Even if she was the aggressor, even if we take that stand that this lady was the first one who reacted, even if she was the aggressor to begin with, nothing justifies a traffic constable to pick up a brick and hit, physically assault someone else. Nothing justifies that. All right, let's move on in this bulletin there, because you look at these visuals. These visuals say it all. That small child in that white uniform, what would she be going through when she sees this man in uniform assaulting her mother? Our next caller comes from Hyderabad. Navni is on the phone line with us. Go ahead, ma'am.
Ma'am, actually, I'm Naveen from Hyderabad.
Yes, Naveen, go ahead.
Ma'am, it's really very disturbing to see all this on the news channel. And we can see a small child, who is so disturbed. She is running about. It's really, I cannot imagine. I am also a father, but this is really very sad. And I hope, the cop, I don't know what forced him to do that, but I think proper training,
right.
Psychological evaluation is in place, I believe. And proper training for them for sensitivity training also should be given, I believe.
All right, appreciate. Good point you made there, sir. Good point there, that maybe a psychological training of our traffic cops need to be done there, because ultimately, what about that poor child? Because she will practically live with this fear for a fair bit, and the helplessness of a parent knowing that their child is standing right next to them when they are getting beaten up there by the traffic police. Mr. Bhattacharya joins us next. Go ahead, Mr. Bhattacharya.
Actually, all the people has told something. Actually, I am telling you very specific. This person, this policeman, already aged is 45 above. This should be immediately VRS. He should give VRS because already rusted mind. So, a young police officer can be recruited and he should be given VRS and discharged from the duty. No suspension, no charge sheet, nothing is required.
Right.
It is a layman conception. It is a traditional 60 years British rule. Simply you take an action, give a clean sheet that no, you don't require for a service for police, give a VRS. And one young police should be recruited.
All right. Appreciate you joining us, sir. We do appreciate all our callers. We are still getting calls, but I'm running out of time there. So we're going to try and once again connect later to our viewers, but we've reached the end of this special broadcast. What we can say is that on the back of this news report, an arrest has in fact been made. We're going to give out the charges on which that traffic constable has been arrested.